And that's another thing, you know. Barrie was actually moving at one point in a very somewhat metropolitan direction. But you know what kind of brought it back, you know, 20, 30 years? The ranch. Newsflash, country music is for hee-haws, right? Um, Country music, eh, it's had its day again. It's peaked out, right? You know, we need to more focus on more rock and roll and disco and stuff like that. You know what? Lindsay's a good hee haw town. Move it to Lindsay or Oshawa, right? You know, we need to start, you know, focus on rock and roll and disco, and more like sophisticated stuff, right? You know, not everyone wants to, I don't know, get the cowboy boots out and stuff like that, right? It's the only cowboy kind of style be doing like an Axl Rose style or something like that. Ranch is I don't know, it's country music's peaked out. It's time to move on for country music too. It's kind of lame, right? Especially the new country. It's all like zippity poppity shut. It's all crap. It's definitely time for a change, man. Like country music's done, uh, pop music's done, hip hop's done. All that shit sucks, man. You know, we need some, rock and roll, kind of, EDM, disco tunes, whatever, right? You know, hot and sexy stuff. Not this lame, kind of hee haw kind of crap, you know. Barry was going for it quite a bit, but we need to get rid of that crap, man. What other stuff do we need to do? I don't know. Just there's a lot of changes you can make in downtown Barrie, right? And Barrie itself in general, right? We need to attract more infrastructure. The GO train needs to go there for all 24/7. You know, like it stops off in Newark, and then you have to catch a damn bus, which is stupid. Um, I'm done with downtown Barrie, right? You know, like I'm done. But I'm just saying, like I'm a Toronto guy now. Like there's no choice. I love Toronto. It's a fun place to visit, but if you want to turn it into like a less of a hee haw town, you're gonna have to make some cultural changes too. Like not focus on like the ranch and country music and all that stuff. Like that's more maybe for a little further north, like Aurelia or something like that, right? That's or Thunder Bay or something like that. You know, where as for like the whole country music scene and all that stuff, it's like it's done, right? It's lame, right? I don't give a fuck. Country music's done. Pop's done. All that shit. Hip hop's done. Let's get real. Let's get with the times now. People want to change, and it's time for a change, man. Rock and roll kicks ass. Um, Country music's just like, man, whatever, right? It's lame. So is hip hop and pop music, right? It's all like that Justin Bieber zippity pop music. It all sucks. Um, Barry was moving in the right direction until like, the ranch came along, and I was like, every little hee haw, little hillbilly and their fucking cousin came out, right? It's like, well, go back to under the woodpile or wherever you came from, man. Time for a change, man. It's like rock and roll, disco time, man. Let the good times roll. Um, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could change, right? You know, it used to be a really nice place and kind of a cool hip place, but it's kind of gone to shit lately, right? You know, conservative blue 100%, but we need to make some serious changes. Like I'm probably moved to Toronto or something like that. I'll figure that out. Get my own apartment or something like that, my own condo. Um, but if you want to take that to the next level, Barry was going like, oh, we want to go next level. Blah, blah. Don't go hee haw. Hee haw's not the way to go to the next level, right? You know, ranch sucks. All the bars downtown suck. They used to be fun, but they're all, like it could be like a Mississauga or something like that. Mississauga's apparently getting built up or a Vaughan, right? You know, it could be like that, but taking it to hee haw is like not the way to go. I'm sorry. Hee haw goes up north and stuff like that. Country music's for yokels, right? I mean, I like, Chris Christopherson and uh, Johnny Cash and Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan, but like, come on, man. Like you can't have both, be progressive and hee haw, right? We have to like get rid of the country music scene in Barrie. That's another thing though. That's killing it, right? The whole downtown core was actually it was a fun place. You could just walk down there. Now it's littered with hobos and hillbillies and stuff like that. It's I don't know. It's if you want it, not be all. If you want to take it to the next level, that's the way it's got to go, right? Out with the country music, in with the rock and roll, man. Country music's dead, anyways, man. It's like it's lame, right? It's just the hee haw time. The hee haw time is over, right? The liberal hee haw, the yuckle, is done. We need to move forward, right? And like I said, the GO train does not go all the way to Barrie at certain times. It would be nice if it did, but sure as hell doesn't. Um, it's absolutely ridiculous what goes on there. So it's just mismanaged. It's time for a new thing, Alex Nuttall, right? And like, get rid of these homeless people. Like, fuck off. They're just dirtying up the whole fucking joint and just chasing business away, right? Like we do have nice like, little shops and stuff like that. At one point, right, it used to be really nice. It's got there's a lot of vacant shops there that are just be prime for retail. There's lots of condos going up there, but I think even the condo people and all this stuff, we could, oh yeah, bust all those fucking crack dens in downtown Barrie, and then we could, start getting quality people in there, sell those houses, whatever, they could be great offices and stuff like that. Give the cops permission to start busting all those crack dens and all those beautiful houses are all turned into houses, and house a bunch of hobos and stuff like that. Give the cops more permission to do that, and anyone housing any crackheads in those apartments and above the stores and stuff like that in downtown Barrie. Well, you got until spring to get rid of those people somehow, or we drum up some charge on you, like harboring Cracker Jacks that house illegal paraphernalia. Like, hey, I'm no angel myself. I color outside the lines periodically, but I don't like. That's not my whole way of life. To let them just run this downtown core and stuff like that and ruin it. Like we have a beautiful old theater that was nice down there, and like I don't want to go down there anymore. It's all catering to the Cracker Jacks is stupid. Like don't cater to them. Like I said, I color outside the lines, but like I go to work every day and stuff like that. So yeah, but you want to attract a better quality people to the downtown core and stuff like that. That's what you do. You bust all those crack houses. You know where they're at. You move the salvage. Like, there's a lot of things that are being done wrong there. It is time for a new mayor. Sorry, Jeff Lehman, but it's time for you to go, buddy. You've done what you're going to do. I'm looking at Alex Nuttall would probably be. He's coming home now. He'd probably be a good choice for Mayor of Barrie. It's time for a change, right? It's definitely time for a change. Hopefully we can start helping attract businesses in Innisfil, right? I'd hope we can get a big manufacturing plant out there. Lots of jobs there. We get a bus line that goes out there to some sort of big factory, get people working again. Get them doing stuff. Who knows? Maybe a Mercedes-Benz plant, maybe a Beamer or Mercedes-Benz plant. If it's not made here, I won't buy it, right? You can make all the Camaros and all the stuff you want in Mexico. If it's not made here, I won't buy it. I'd buy a Ford Mustang, if a Mercedes-Benz place, but if it's not made here, if GM's going bye-bye, so is my investment. And Ontario's like, Canada's a big place, right? I don't know why North America isn't catching on. If it's not made here, don't buy it, right? How many Mexicans can afford to buy GM working for pesos? None. So that's all our jobs going somewhere. That's what we say. We just like, it's not made here, don't buy it. So this is part 2 of Barrie. It's downtown Lakeshore is it's a beautiful site, but letting all these Cracker Jacks just run around like over the place. Like get them out, get them gone. They're chasing away business and just chasing this like it's just destroying downtown. It's actually quite nice, right? And they're building condos down there. It's like we could put a lot of nice restaurants in there and stuff like that, quality restaurants, and get some I don't know, quality people in downtown, like really liven it up, right? But as to the yokels, Cracker Jacks, and Yeehaws, like they all gotta fuck off, right? It could be a really nice. It could be a nice city, right? But yeah, you gotta bust the crack dens, get rid of all of that David Busby Center, all that stuff. Alex Nuttall. It's time for a change. I'm thinking Alex Nuttall would be a great mayor, actually. I think about it.